In Berlin, wie in anderen Universitätsstädten Deutschlands, wurden undeutsche und unsittliche Bücher von den Studenten eingesammelt und öffentlich verbrannt. Der Scheiterhaufen auf dem Opernplatz in Berlin.
We are in the midst of a modern-day digital book burning, akin to the Nazi book burnings in the 1930s. Because of this recent Black Lives Matter hysteria, and yes, it is hysteria, it is unfounded hysteria, we are seeing networks, subscription services and production companies bend the knee to foam-at-the-mouth activists looking for something, anything, to be outraged by. Like I said, it's akin to the Nazi book burnings of the 1930s. I think you might be exaggerating things a little bit, Barry. Oh yeah, Bob, how so? Well, the Nazis were burning physical books. Once they were burned, they were gone forever. That's a little bit different to a network or subscription service deciding to pull a series from their catalogue. Bob, the Nazis were burning mostly international books, copies of international books, for political reasons, because they didn't want those books to influence Germans in Germany. It was still possible to obtain another copy of a burnt book. It was just a lot more difficult for Germans in Germany to obtain a copy of a burnt book. Tits and I were recently in the middle of watching the series Little Britain. One day last week we noticed it was no longer available on Netflix. Netflix, at the behest of activist pressure, or in other words, because of political pressure, decided to revoke our ability to continue watching Little Britain. Now I'm sure we can still get a copy of Little Britain if we really want to. We could probably order DVDs online or buy them at selected physical locations, but the fact is, it's been made a lot more difficult for us to watch Little Britain for political reasons. That's a modern day digital book burning if ever there was one. Now fuck off, Bob. Oh bloody hell, Bearing, why do you have to make so much sense all the time? And you, I'll see you in 30 seconds, right after this sponsor. Bearing. If you've ever walked into a health food store or flipped on the TV, you've no doubt heard of the ketogenic diet or keto diet. It's one of the most popular diet trends in the world right now. Keto Elevate is specifically designed to help quickly and efficiently raise your ketone levels, so you can reap a lot of the benefits of the keto diet lifestyle without all the restrictions. Visit ketowithbear.com and you can get a whopping 51% off your first shipment of Keto Elevate and free shipping in the US. Link in the description. Alright, so what have we lost to this insane bullshit so far? Let's go through a memorial list. Or a list in memorial, whatever the fuck the word is. Cops. Wait. I think we should use the minor piano chord effect to give it more drama. Cops. Cops has been a staple of late night television since 1989. Everybody loves Cops, nobody doesn't love Cops, because it's gritty and it's fucking funny. How dare they?
Hey. Hey. Why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops.
One ting tang 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 comes for you.
You should be medicated.
Fuck you, Brennan. I know you touched my drum set, and I want to hear that dirty little mouth admit it.
You get out of my face, or I'm gonna roundhouse your ass.
You swear on your mom's life that you didn't touch it then.
I don't have to swear to shit.
That's because you fucking touched my drum set, because I know Cops doesn't start till 4.
Little Britain and Come Fly With Me. Little Britain is hands down one of the funniest shows ever made. And yeah, sure, they do blackface, they do Asians, they do retards, they do trans people, they impersonate everyone. It's comedy, for fuck's sake. One of the most disappointing things about this being pulled off air was the way the creators apologised. They actually said if they could go back in time and do it again, they wouldn't do it. Fucking hell, that's disappointing. Chris Lilley. What can I say, there was too many shows to put in the title text. This brilliant Australian comedian has had 4 shows removed from Netflix. Summer Heights High, Jonah from Tonga, Angry Boys and We Can Be Heroes. I mean, this guy's lifeblood is making politically incorrect comedy, and they just fuck him like that because some cunt got fucking killed by a cop in Minnesota. Just ridiculous. Paw Patrol. a kids' cartoon that depicts a police officer dog. Now, these guys weren't officially pulled off air, but they did voluntarily mute themselves for a limited amount of time after getting activist backlash on Twitter. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous. It's a dog, it can't be racist. Although, having said that, I once did have a black lab called Millie. Fucking hated Asians, would always bark at Asians. Maybe they can be racist, but not Paw Patrol, for fuck's sake. Fawlty Towers. An episode of the classic 1970s sitcom was removed from streaming services recently for having racial slurs. I mean, it's been available to the public for 40 plus fucking years, but only just now it's too sensitive for the public. Fucking pussies. I will mention it has been reinstated, but it's been reinstated with a trigger warning. Anyway, that's about it from me. I'll leave you with a clip from John Cleese or Basil Fawlty himself talking about censorship and comedy. Catcha.
If people can't control their own emotions, then they have to start trying to control other people's behavior. And when you're around super sensitive people, you cannot relax and be spontaneous because you've no idea what's going to upset them next. And that's why I've been warned recently, don't go to most university campuses, because the political correctness has been taken from being a good idea, which is let's not be mean, particularly to people who are not able to look after themselves very well. That's a good idea, to the point where any kind of criticism of any individual or group can be labeled cruel. And the whole point about humor, the whole point about comedy, and believe you me, I've thought about this, is that all comedy is critical. Even if you make a very inclusive joke, like, how'd you make God laugh? Answer, tell him your plans. Now, that's about the human condition. It's not excluding anyone. It's saying we all have all these plans which probably won't come, and isn't it funny how we still believe they're going to happen? So that's a very inclusive joke. It's still critical. All humor is critical. And if you start saying, oh, we mustn't criticize or offend them, then humor's gone. With humor goes a sense of proportion. And then as far as I'm concerned, you're living in 1984.
Recession, session. Give me better times, give me better times.